This is our foam roller co-contraction hamstring bridge. Very important that you do the sequencing right. If you think this is easy, you are not doing it correctly, okay? Very, very simple. This is optional, but I really suggest everybody start with it. The key to this is it's gonna basically keep my knee in line with my feet. And when I put it in here, I don't wanna crush it and make it all about my groin squeezing in. I just wanna make sure that the ball doesn't fall. So there's light tension into it, just keeping that alignment of the knee, the shin, and the toes, okay? So further away is gonna be harder because it's a longer lever. If you run out of plantar flexion, like you can't point your toes anymore, and you go so far that your heel can't lift up, you're definitely too far. So find somewhere in the middle around here where we wanna be. Now, the sequence, like I said, is very important. So the first thing that we're doing is you're not toes, you're not heel. You're midfoot and front of the foot. So it's gonna look a little different for everybody. The first thing you do is push down. Not like crazy, but just make sure you're putting force into the ground. Then what you wanna think about is I'm there and I'm like just evilly laughing, taking the foam roller away from you in that direction. So you have to maintain down and pull back. And that's gonna get these hamstrings involved, which we definitely want. Then you have these lines under your butt cheeks. You're gonna take those without crunching hard with your abs. You're gonna gently scoop your tail off of the ground. So my back is flat, but my tail right here is just scooped gently up. So it's a posterior pelvic tilt. The opposite of this is a hip thrust, which isn't wrong, it's just a different option, but I'm probably programming this for you for hamstrings, not for like this big glute push, okay? We can eventually mess around with them, but I want you to make sure that you're getting this like almost slightest little tuck. Now, if you're just sitting here and you're like, I feel my calves, you're probably literally just laying on the ground. So still do that little nice little tuck. Think about the back, your bottom of your butt cheeks going towards your knees. So it's like a scoop in that direction. Once you're pushing down, once you're pulling back, once you've scooped, keep abs relaxed, then you lift the heels. So the heel lift is last, otherwise you're just gonna cramp out your calves and get no hamstring. You should absolutely die in hamstring and calf. Level 1 goals, 30 seconds. Level 1A or B or whatever, the next mini progression, just get to 60 seconds with both legs. From there, once you've gotten 60 seconds, you're gonna try to get 30 seconds here. So it's push down, it's pull back, it's scoop, and then it's the lift the heel. The heel's not crazy, it's not a huge lift. You're gonna try to stay here without dying, okay? Now, a little particular, when we look at the feet on the foam roller, we don't want you to be doing this. So there shouldn't be space under the first met. You want to have the first met down and the fifth with as even a pressure as you possibly can. And even if you're more on the middle of the foot, still try to keep those down. Try not to claw your toes or lift them up or do anything with toes. Just let the toes relax because you're really focused on pushing through the foot. We're trying to reteach you how to use your calf and your hamstring together, okay? It's going to take some time to get to 60 seconds on a single leg, but that's the end goal. And then we can progress through a bunch of different things. But get there as soon as you can, work on it. I can't even tell you how beneficial this has been for me and everybody else I'm working with. If you have any questions about this, please let us know. And if you just die and you want to let me know, I always enjoy getting those messages. See you next time.